Hi dear ones, good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are. Guys, if you want to know how to make whole grained oatmeal cookies, then stay tuned and don't miss it. So this is a healthy snack. It is just something you can have for breakfast, you can have it for in between meal, and the best part of it, it is healthy and we have different kinds of grains inside there. Very healthy. So in Germany it's called Bische muesli, but I don't know the exact name in English. We need to find out, but that is how it's looking like. It's organic and like I said, a lot of nice stuffs inside there. So there are oat flakes inside there, whole oat flakes, whole wheat flour, a little bit of oat bran, white wholemeal flakes, a little bit of grain barley flakes, a little bit of roasted hazelnuts, concentrated dates juice, concentrated apple juice, and banana pulp, sultanas. I mentioned before you can go for the other finer one, but if you want to have something to bite, to like chew in your mouth, then I think this is a nice one. It's just crunchy, and depending on how you do your recipe, that's gonna really be good because you have something to bite and chew. So before we continue, please let me know how you call this whole grain oatmeal in your languages. The Germans call it Bische muesli. That will be interesting to know. Okay, then let's go to it. 300 grams of whole grain flour. Then I have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. You can put more if you want, but I just wanted 2 tablespoons. Then I have 200 grams of flavored chocolate. I have strawberry and banana chocolate, white chocolate. Then I have cocoa. I have 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Then I have 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And then I have around maybe 180 to 200 grams of butter. I have milk and 2 eggs. So I just melted my margarine, and of course you can use butter or margarine, so that way I'll have an easy time mixing, because unfortunately my hand mixer is not working, so I just do everything improvise. So I'll add the butter to my big bowl. I'm not going to use any kitchen aids today. I'm going to use my whiskers. So the butter is inside there, and then I'm going to add my eggs inside there. Okay, after that I'm going to add the sugar inside there. Okay, and then I'm going to add some milk, maybe 100 milliliter. So I'll mix this up together very nicely. I am going to add my oatmeal, so I'll add the oatmeal inside there. Just add little by little to make sure I have everything. I am using whole grain oatmeal. This might end up maybe taking a little bit longer to soften, for me to make my cookies, my healthy cookies. So I am going to add some milk to it again, around 100 milliliters, because the whole grain has like soaked the whole milk out of there. And then what I'll do next is I'm going to add all-purpose flour, and I'm just going to make sure I sieve it, and I'm going to add the baking powder to it. So I'll just go ahead and sieve everything into there to make my dough. Maybe if you know the usage of this sieving, it makes the dough kind of fluffy when you're baking. So that is what I'm doing right now. It's very important to always sieve the dough because it will be like finer, and you see what I mean. So I'm going to add my cocoa to it. You can omit that if you don't want. Just because of the color and the taste, I added it to it. Then I have my chocolate, my white chocolate with strawberry and banana flavor. There are 2 different kinds of white chocolate. You can also omit the chocolate or use your own kind. So I just add everything together and let it get really mixed well. We should see what happens. So after I've mixed up everything, I'm going to leave it to stay for maybe an hour, and then I continue making my cookies, because like I said before, I am using whole grain and I want it to soak a little bit inside there and be a little bit softer. But you could still do it if you want, but I think for a better results, you let it stay for 1 hour. So I'll just cover it and leave it stay for 1 hour, and then I'm going to continue with the next step. So after letting the dough sit for an hour or so, I just mixed up everything together, and then I decided to portion the dough in sizes that can fit my hand. For me, that is the size that I just use so that I can be able to roll the dough out well when I have it in the size of my hand. So maybe you can do that also according to the size of your hand. So after that, I take each ball and unroll it like you can see, and then you're going to come up with very nice round forms. And just make sure you take any cookie forms if you have any, and make the different cuttings like I just did, and there you go. You're going to come up with the different forms of your cookies. I did again another roll, and then I decided just to cut them in nice shapes like you can see. So it is just playing out, being creative, and just come up with any shape you want to. And actually it doesn't matter, because as long as you've had a nice mixture, it's still gonna taste the same, but it's just the optic part of it. After that, I also tried some different other shapes, and this is just good so that it looks attractive and yeah, presentable. So that is why I decided to make different forms. Otherwise, you just go ahead after doing that and bake them for around 20 minutes at 170 degrees. So guys, that is how I came up with my delicious healthy cookies. They are different, they're not normal cookies, but bearing the fact that there's so many ingredients inside there, then you'll know you're going to have a lot of nutrients and that is gonna be good. So try this recipe, let me know what you think about it, and you can always add more or reduce what you don't like or what you don't wish to have in your recipe. Otherwise, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you for watching until this far. If you have any questions, just write me, leave me a comment. If it is anything personal, follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and let me know what you want to say. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. God bless you. Bye bye. Hope to see you in the next video. Please like this video, share it, and don't forget to leave me a comment. Hope to see you again. Till then, bye.